Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Orpheum Theater. Here's your host, the incredible Molly Harmison.
Hey you guys, how's everybody doing tonight? Oh, so they can hear you back there. So let's try it again. How's everybody doing tonight? Yes! Thank you guys so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming and supporting such an awesome cause. We're so grateful that you're here. We wanted to thank the Bike Shop, Two Doors Down, and the Orpheum Theater for hosting this event. Can we give them a round of applause, please? You guys, we've had so many amazing people donating things for the silent auction. Any of you that have been over there, you've seen all the amazing support. We just wanted to thank you. We wanted to thank all the volunteers that have been helping to put all of this together for us. We've had people volunteer in many different ways. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Norm's Cafe, but every year for the last 13 years, they have done a bake sale where they give a portion, give it all, everything from that bake sale, to a charity. And this year, they raised $2,700 that is all going to Weston and his family. And then, of course, we have to give a big, huge thank you to Lynn Harmison, who has put this all together. Without her, man, we wouldn't be here. So thank you guys. And lastly, thank you for coming. If you weren't here, my word, this would be really lonely and awkward for me. So thank you guys. Give yourselves a round of applause. All right, are you ready to start the show? Yeah. Okay. Well, our first comedian, I've known him for a while, little guy. I really think that I can say that if it weren't for me, he wouldn't be here. So I'll take a little credit for that. But please, as loud as you can, put your hands together for Preston Harmison!
Open Gangnam Style.
Yeah, that's my mom. Yeah. How you guys doing tonight? You guys can do better than that. How you guys doing tonight? There you go. I know what all you guys are thinking. These pants are super tight. But you guys would be surprised that these boys can stretch. If I were to be wearing my mom's pants right now, none of you would know the difference. Yeah, and people that were born before the 21st century would think I'm wearing this hat wrong. And I'm not fully going to disagree with you, because if I were to be going outside right now, I would freeze my earlobes off. And nobody likes frozen loads. My point is that I look like I should be working at Dutch Bros. Or future Uber driver. I'm not going to disagree. I think I can see myself working at Dutch Bros. Because every single person, no matter where you go, is always so positive there. Am I right? Hey, I know her. She was in my second grade. If I were to go to Dutch Bros, this is what would go down. Could I get a hot chocolate? You bet, buddy. Would you like that piping hot? Or would you like that just warm enough to make your insides feel like they're getting a nice warm hug? The hug one? Oh, would you like an actual hug to go with that? No extra charge. Yeah, that'd be nice. Also, dig in the sweater. It makes your eyes pop. Thank you. Yeah, anyways, they can get crazy sometimes. Sometimes it's scary. Yeah. Oh, I recently just went to the dentist. That was horrible. I mean, who likes going to the dentist? Yeah, nobody likes going to the dentist, except for the one dentist in the room. Yeah, I found out that I don't have a tooth. Yeah, I don't have a tooth right there. Like, it's not missing and it's gonna grow back. It's like, it doesn't exist. Like God said, here, let's short Preston a tooth and let's make it happen right in front of his face. So, when I walk out of there, like, it doesn't exist whatsoever. It's like not in the universe. It's not gonna come. So I realize when I'm walking out of the dentist, I'm like, I got my mom's teeth and my dad's, and possibly my dad's eyes. Because my mom had the same exact thing happen to her, except for on the other side. And my dad has a lazy eye. So I am one bad gene away from being a hobo living in a trailer. Yeah. Well, my dad put me into the scouting program. He said it's supposed to make me a man. But I haven't learned anything that's even close to making me a man. At least the kind of man my dad is. There's no taking out the trash merit badge. There's no doing the dishes merit badge. There's no sitting on the couch and farting all day merit badge while watching Grey's Anatomy. There's no yes dear merit badge. What I mean by yes dear merit badge is this is what my mom would say to my dad. Honey, will you take out the trash? Yes, dear. Honey, will you do the dishes? Yes, dear. Honey, you stop farting all day? Yes, dear. But we all know that won't ever happen. Like, seriously, when he farts, it, like, gets in your teeth and it does never come out. It's horrid. Someone dies in the world every time that happens. Yeah. Well, and I stayed in the scouting program because I heard that they're letting the girls into the Boy Scouts. And I'm like, oh, well, whatever. But what I was wondering is if they're letting the boys into the Girl Scouts. Because, you guys might be thinking, Preston, isn't that a pansy move to go into the Girl Scouts? No, it is not. Because it's like a guy joining the cheerleading squad. He gets to toss cute girls up in the air all day, and I not only get to hang out with the cute girls all day, I get free cookies! No, thank you. No one, and I mean no one, likes to go number 2 at school. Especially when you're in middle school. Because I never go number 2 at school. And what I mean by number 2, I mean poop. So I never go to number 2 at school because there's something always bad happens every time you go. But there was this one time I couldn't help myself. I was holding it all day. So I went into the stall, and the stall door is barely dangling open. No locks, nothing. Anybody can walk in at any moment. So I'm just sitting there trying to get this over quickly, and then I hear the door open. So I put my feet up. I have to be as quiet as possible. Oh no. Then this happens. You're pooping! I'm telling all the girls you're pooping! And by lunchtime, all the girls knew. All of them knew that I was dropping a deuce. It's embarrassing. And then there's always this one kid that wants to pull his pants all the way down. And I always have the worst luck. Every time I have to go to the bathroom, he's the one right next to me. So I go in, I'm doing my business, and then he just goes, and I'm like, dude, that's a 7th grade butt hanging out there. Thinking that's my time, Enjoy the rest of the show.
Great job, Preston. Let him hear it again, everybody. Preston Harmison. All right. One thing I neglected to mention is, unfortunately, Weston, his mom and dad aren't here tonight, but many of his family members are. So I just want to give a round of applause to all of them. We love you guys. And also let you know we are filming because they can't be here. We do have film crew going around. So if we can just keep any talk to yourself down, but laughter's way up, that would be so awesome so they can see how much you guys appreciate them and the show. All right, are you ready for your next comedian? Oh, okay. We got to do this again then? No, just kidding. All right, you guys, he's right out here. So when I bring him out, please give him a huge, huge welcome. This guy is a fan favorite everywhere I've seen him perform. He tours colleges, clubs all over the country. Please, you guys, welcome Austin Van Johnson.
Party people, thank you so much. Twin Falls, how's it going out there? I don't know why I moved the mic stand. I don't need it right now. That's cool. That's cool. We're starting things off. This is neat. Hey, hi guys. You guys look like you're ready to party. Yeah? Yeah. Party time. My name is Austin Von Johnson. I'm 32 years old, and thank you, I suppose. I'm 32 years old, and people are like, oh, you don't look like you're 32, and that's very nice. But they are wrong. Okay. Because I look really, really close to my age. It's just that I'm an excitable person, and they usually have seen me make this face. Yes! They're like, wow, that's just a large boy right there. That's all that is. Which is true. They're like, oh, how does he get all of his energy? Because I'm not a person. Yeah, that's right. This is all just an elaborate, complicated machine that's piloted by a baby squirrel. It's real life right there. Talking about age sometimes gets me into some awkward situations, though. I was doing this show up in Montana, and I was talking with this guy after the show. He was, like 5 or 10 years older than I was or whatever. But then he said something that called his age into question. He was like, wait, hold up. Because we were talking about movies. He was like, well, what's The Sandlot? Excuse me, what's The Sandlot? One of the greatest movies of all time? What's The Sandlot? Are you serious? How old are you? He's like, 22? Oh, no. Okay. He's like, why? How old are you? I'm like, I'm 32. And then he just saw it hit him. Just this wave of realization, like, you're 32? I've made some bad decisions in my life. I'm just going to come out and say that. Like, no, man, that's not true. You just don't have joy in your heart because you've never seen The Sandlot, man. You got to go watch that. It is clinically proven to remove wrinkles. It's that good. It is that good. I'm married. I've been married to my wife for 7 years. They're laughing at how much I paused on that. I had to do the math a little bit in my head. I'll be quite honest. We've been married for 7 years. We've been together for 8.5, judgy front row. And she actually looks young for age. She's also 32, actually looks young. In fact, she looks so young that in the time that we've been together, she got carded for a rated R movie. She was very upset about it. Very, very upset. After we got our ticket, she was like, seriously? Seriously? Do I look like I'm 16? And I'm like, babe, he didn't card me. Do I look like a criminal? Because that's statutory, babe. That's not a good look for me. It's a terrible look. I don't know what you're upset about. I'm excited to be here in Twin Falls. I feel like this is small town country. Do you got folks from small towns? Make some noise? Yeah, that's right. I also grew up in a small town, like no stoplights, but 3 bars. Like the high school had a parking lot and a hitching post. It's where you park your horses. That's what that is. Yeah, like we still had a road called White Settlement Road. You get the idea. You get the idea. It's not a good situation. But I still have a lot of family that lives in my small town. I have cousins that have named their kids Diesel, Hoss, and Grit. Diesel, Hoss, and Grit, you guys. There's a lot of you that don't find that weird. Diesel isn't even the only Diesel in his class. There are 2 Diesels in his class, you guys. That means that there's some bright-eyed, like 4th grade teacher fresh out of a very prestigious East Coast university that is there doing roll on the first day like, okay, is Diesel here? And then 2 hands go up, and she's like, oh no. This is not going to be worth the loan forgiveness. Not at all. And then Hoss is spelled H-A-U-S. That's just German for house. That's all that is. And then Grit's a girl. She's a little monster, and to be quite honest, she would beat the crap out of me if she knew that I was telling this joke. So don't tell her. Don't tell her if you know her. It's just different culture. You know, it's fine. That's cool. It does make me think though, like, what would the opposite be? Like, what would happen if those kids were raised by like slam poetry hipsters? You know? Like, hey, come on over here. Hey, I want you to meet my kids. Hey, yeah. This right here, that's hybrid. This is sensitivity. And this is Elizabeth Warren. Say hi, boys. Say hi. Little cuties. No, Diesel, Haas, and Grit, they're nice kids. They're good kids. Like, I see their parents post like school photos on Facebook all the time, and they're always so happy. They got their pearl snaps on. They got their cowboy hats. They're smiling so big you can see the Copenhagen in their bottom lip. They are adorable. Cute little kids. I was recently driving through my small town. I saw that they had an anti-drinking and driving sign out. It was like a street sign, not even a billboard. We weren't big enough for that. A little street sign. It said, "Drive sober, save lives." And it had a martini glass with a red circle around it lined through it. But I thought it was weird that they picked a martini glass. Because I'm pretty sure no one in my small town has seen one of those in real life. Seriously, you got to pick a shot glass, a keg, a pyramid of empty Coors Light cans, something that people are going to recognize, right? Because I can tell you right now, the words aren't going to help. My town has a 2nd grade reading level, and when you're driving by at 35 miles an hour, that's not enough time to sound it out. It's like the whole town is going, drive so, well, I don't know what that was. It looked like a funnel. I guess they don't want me changing my oil right there. That makes sense. Right there on the side of the road. That would be unsafe. That would. Hey, reach back there in the cooler and grab me a Keystone, would you? Well, just untie your seatbelt and crawl back there. It's not that big of a deal. It's a different culture. It's cool. It's fine, though. It's fine. It's funny. I thought my town was small. And then on the way here, I stopped in Jerome at the gas station. Some of you have been there. I hope you weren't there today because I'm about to talk about you. I stopped in there for a little pit stop, and I was coming out, and there was a woman there with 2 packets of Marlboros just like tucked into the elastic band of her sweat, like her sweat elastic band, and I was blown away. It's like, wow, this is a new world over here. It's fun. It's fun. You guys know who it was, don't you? Like, yep, that was Tammy. Never leaves the house unless she has her yoga pants on. That's the old Marble Tammy. I'm not even saying that right. I should have changed it to camels. I really should have. We got some camel fans in here. That's great. We're going to get weird for a little bit. You guys like getting weird? Make some noise if you like getting weird. Cool beans. You're going to enjoy this. So I was watching a fly clean itself the other day. I warned you, it's going to get weird. Okay. Yeah. I was watching a fly clean itself. And I say that the fly was cleaning itself. That's just what I assume that flies do whenever they're like, I don't know. I'm not a bug guy. I'm not an expert on the matter. But I was getting worried because the little dude was cleaning himself for like 3 minutes right next to me. Don't flies only live 24 hours? Like, 3 minutes and you're taking a bath? Where are your priorities? You got to go out and see the world, man. There's no time for this. A 3-minute bath. I did the math. And in human time, that is 62 days. That's a 62-day bath right there. Can you imagine if we did that? Just 2 straight months of... Gotta get extra clean back there. 2 months. The pruning would be insane. Like, you would come out of the tub, just everything just hanging off your bones. Just like you'd come out of the shower looking like if Iggy Pop had more skin. Look out, world, I'm here to take on the day. I'm so fresh. Oh. So, I did some research after writing that, and apparently it's the mayfly. The mayfly lives for 24 hours. The average housefly lives for like 15 to 30 days, so the whole premise is built on a lie. But that math is legit, okay? Because if you assume that a fly does live for 24 hours, 3 minutes of that 24-hour lifespan is approximately 0.0208% of said lifespan, and if the average human lives for 80 years, 0.0208% of 80 years is approximately 62 days, and I owe my high school algebra teacher an apology. We have some teachers in the room, do we? Yeah, it's like, hey, Miss McGillicuddy, when are we ever going to use this? It's stupid. I don't know, Austin. Why is your voice deeper in high school than it is while you're on stage at the Orpheum? That doesn't make any sense at all. It's a fair point. It's a fair point. Do you think that when flies won't leave you... Yeah, I have more fly jokes, guys. Buckle up. Do you think that when flies won't leave you alone, that they're actually like reincarnated ancestors that have come back from the grave to deliver a message? And we're just swatting away, but because we can't understand their means of communication, you know? Think about it before you call me crazy, all right? I've seen movies, that's legit. And if you think for a second that I'm not going to act out the rest of this bit, you are out of your mind. But let me set the stage a little bit, okay? Because it's my wife and I's anniversary. We are at a quaint ice cream parlor enjoying dessert. You know, have our ice creams out before we head home for anniversary. Well, you know when two people love each other very much. It's anniversary time. Anyways, so we're sitting there enjoying our ice cream, and this fly it's in my face. It will not leave me alone. I'm like, babe, you know, let's just leave. It's fine. It's whatever. We'll just go home. Anniversary time. But the fly was trying to deliver a message, you guys. And I should have listened, because that whole time, that fly was like, Austin! Austin! It's your great-great-uncle Ebenezer, huh? You don't understand! You don't understand! You're lactose intolerant now that you're in your 30s! I should have listened just a little harder, guys. The ice cream poops ruined the adult time. It was a memorable night for all the wrong reasons. I went back to the gym this morning. Do we got gym peeps in the house? That sounds about right. 3 very loud people enjoy the gym, which is accurate. I hate the gym. I hate the gym. I have always been just a scrawny little dude, and so I have a scrawny brain. I go to the gym, and I think things that are like more emasculating than the actual weights that I'm lifting, like the amount of the weights. Because the thing is, your typical dude bro goes to the gym. He sees an attractive, athletic woman, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna make her feel real uncomfortable later. Just gotta wait until she gets on the leg openy closey thingy. And I know that's a terrible impersonation because that guy knows what that machine is called. I don't. Okay. But I go to the gym, and if I see an attractive athletic woman, I'm like, oh my God. If I just had her shoulder definition, I wouldn't even need to be here. That would be amazing. That's my target body goals. That's my body weight. Her body, that's what I want. It sounds bad saying it out loud. Like, I want her. Anyways. But it's stupid because you gotta eat right too. You know, if you want to be healthy, if you want to change, stuff, you have to eat right. And that's ridiculous. If you guys are thinking about doing it, don't. Because it's stupid. People lie to you all the time. They say things like, oh, but you're gonna love the way that you look. And the thing is, you might love the way that you look, but you hate the person you become on the inside having to get there, okay? And I'll tell you about the time, here, you become the type of person that goes to a smoothie shop and says out loud, so how much protein is in your peanut butter power? Enough. Okay, there's enough protein in the peanut butter power. Okay, jerk, just take your flat-brimmed hat and leave. The worst situation, this is something that I did, and I knew that I needed to make a change in my life. I was grocery shopping, all right? I was in the middle of Whole Foods. Strike one, right? Like, get off your hipster high horse and shop at Winco like the rest of us. Yeah. But I was in the middle of Whole Foods, and I was like comparing and contrasting like various ingredients and nutritional facts of different almond milks. Just like double fisting it off the shelf. Here's the deal, okay? If you're drinking almond milk, it's a healthy choice. Just grab one and go, okay? You don't have to double fist it and just project to everyone else in the store, hey, you guys! Come forth and behold! For before you stands a man who can't settle for just any almond milk. Oh no, this body deserves the very best that almond milk has to offer. Yea, from the teats of the finest almonds in the world. Nobody wants to be friends with that guy. Because that's the guy that probably pleasures himself to his own progress pictures. That's the guy where, like, when you pull into the gym parking lot, you can hear him working out on the inside of the gym. Because he's probably doing curls like this. Like he's giving birth to a Bowflex. And if that's you, fine. just calm down, all right? Because there's a time and a place, and it's not the gym. Especially when you have a 65-pound dumbbell in each hand, and I'm in the corner struggling with the 15s. It's all right, you guys, because I got what I deserved that day leaving Whole Foods. Because I left having wasted $30 on like 2 dozen eggs and a bottle of avocado oil. Those 3 items. The reason I bought the avocado oil was because I read online that it increased testosterone production. And I believed that crap. That's the person you become, okay? But the thing is, I don't know how to cook with avocado oil. I got home, I had no idea what I was going to do with it. And then I heard my progress pictures calling my name. Oh, okay. There's kids in the audience. Well, if they get that joke, you guys need to clear your browser history. That's not my fault. That's on you guys. Guys, thank you so much. You've been great. My name's Austin Von Johnson. Enjoy the show.
Austin Von Johnson, everyone. Give him a round. This is way too tall for me, but I got to keep it on the stand. Okay, are you guys ready for the main event tonight? All right. This guy has performed in over 22 different countries. He's performed for our troops overseas. He's a regular on the Las Vegas Strip, and my personal favorite. Put your hands together, you guys, for Heath Harmison!
People! This is Twin Falls! Everybody, I am live doing this on Facebook right now. Let's show Weston and the family what is here to support. All these people are here to support you guys. We love you. Thank you so bad. Sorry you couldn't be here, but we're going to have a good time and raise a lot of money for you guys. Are we right? You gonna get some money? Yes? All right. Awesome. All right, I'm going to go now. I got to do a show. Hold on. Got to stop this. That's good. There we go. All right, share. Okay. Nothing like bringing down the energy completely to a low. Okay, you guys. I'm a professional. It's okay. Give it up for my son, Preston, coming up here, starting off the show. Yes! Made him, and Austin did not make him, but give it up for Austin. Thank you guys so much for coming out. This is a great cause, and I was more than happy to come and do this show for little Weston. He deserves the best that this world has to offer, and you guys, thank you so much for coming out and supporting him. This is amazing. Thank you. This is a Monday night, you guys. You guys are doing a good job. Thank you for coming. All right. So we just got through it, man. We got through the first major we got through Halloween, okay? The kids are still jacked up on candy. All right, at least my daughter is. She's barely sitting there right now. Then we got through Thanksgiving. How's everybody feeling? Yeah, this shirt fit a couple days ago. It's very tight now. Including the pants were actually baggy, and all the turkey just right in everywhere. It was interesting. Anybody do the Black Friday? Anyone do Black Friday? So there's been some people that have killed some people in here. That's fantastic. People are crazy that do Black Friday, right? They're nuts. You got to have a little crazy in you to be able to do this, okay? My mom's one of them, okay? She is crazy, all right? Here's the thing. My mom, she would have a group every year that she would take out, right? A group of ladies, because my mom had all the schematics of the Walmart, just where everything's at, all right? And the night before, she'd bring everybody into the living room, right? She'd bring everybody in. She gets the table right there. She's got the map. She's like, all right, ladies, are you ready? Are you ready this year, Janet? Are you ready this year? Because you weren't ready last year. Where are you, Janet? No, you weren't! Was she, girls? We saw her! We saw you, Janet! We saw you sitting there in the fetal position in aisle 18 last year. It's pathetic! Deborah, are you ready? because you're a lead blocker, okay? I don't care if it's an old lady. I don't care if it's a child. You get them out of our way. Everybody gets their flat screens for their husbands, and everyone has a good year! Then she has a breakdown, all right? But the whole time, my grandma sitting there in the corner watching this whole thing go down. Just a dark corner. She's sitting there. She's just like... It was 1988. Reagan was the president. The toys that year were the Malibu Barbie, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this magical box called the Nintendo. It was a nightmare. You remember your great Aunt Shannon? You remember her? No, you don't, because she's dead. She died on that day, 1988, Black Friday. So when I say you don't know what Black Friday is, you don't know what Black Friday is. That was her oxygen tank. She wasn't quitting. It's Grandma. Miss her. Oh, good times. So Black Friday, man. It's crazy. It's crazy stuff. I've been performing all over the place. I've been doing a lot of cruise ships lately. Anyone ever been on a cruise before? Who's been on a cruise? Yeah? Yeah! They're fun. I travel by myself, so it's different. People are like, oh my gosh, you're living the dream. I'm like, yeah, if you go on vacation by yourself. Right? That's just, it gets lonely, right? And I got to do things to pass the time, you know, so I like to mess with people, all right? I was in Cozumel, Mexico recently, and I like to get outside my comfort zone, so I got in the ocean, all right, which is terrifying, all right, for me, because I've seen Jaws, okay? Things happen, all right? And I'm in the ocean. I'm telling you, I'm not okay in the ocean. I'm never okay because there's stuff in there, okay? I'm walking in the water, right? I got my dad bod out, it's just hanging, and I'll talk about that in a minute. So I'm walking in the ocean, everything's great, feeling the sand, then something hit me in the leg, right? That wasn't supposed to, like, it hit me in the leg, and then out of nowhere, I'm just like, ah! And all the people on the beach are like, where's the lady dying in the ocean? Like, it was just me. It's like, it's okay, it's just me. It's just the seaweed, hit me in the leg, it's fine. It's all right. So I'm completely embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed. But then this big dude, big buff dude, we're talking like no neck, you guys, just jacked. Shoulders are up like to his ears. Like he is just huge, all right? And he comes into the water. He's wearing a Speedo, so it's already uncomfortable for everybody, all right? He gets about from me to the end of the stage, okay? And he's yelling at his lady. She's scared to get in the water because she thinks there's sharks in there too, right? So he's yelling at her. He's like, babe! Babe! Come on in here, babe! Come on, no sharks here! I'll punch you in the face! Come on in here, babe! Come on! So I'm like, I'm gonna mess with this guy, all right? So I found the seaweed that scared me earlier. I grabbed it and just tossed it at him, and I hit him right where the neck would be, like right here. I'd never seen a man turn into a woman so fast. That guy ran on water. He was like, ah! He was gone. But I'll tell you what, as soon as I threw that seaweed, I became like a Navy SEAL and was like, under the water. I was like, just did short breaths all the way down the beach. Because he would have murdered me, all right? I have a family. So it's fun stuff. Mentioned I got the dad bod. I got this. This is. Listen, it's very pear-shaped under here. I take this off. It's like a biscuits can. Just. It's just like makes the same sound and everything. Just a very pear-shaped. Dad bod. Where are my dad bods? We got dad bods in the audience. Where's my dad bods at? Yeah. I own it. Wives pointing out their guys for them. That's nice. All the guys are like, shut up. Wear the plaid so it'll blend it all in. That's you, bro. Yeah, that's you. I gotta hold the plaid. He's not happy about it. You gotta own the dad bod, guys. You gotta own it. You know, this is a live show. I can see some of you are in denial. Okay, you need to own it. You gotta own it. Ladies, if you're looking for a guy, look for the pre-dad bod. Yeah, you know what a dad bod says? Stability. Commitment. Yeah, you know what the ladies are thinking when I walk around with my shirt off? That guy drives a minivan, for sure. Yeah, ladies, who wants to lay their head on a rock? Sure, rock hard abs look nice, but at the end of the day, when you've been working hard, what do you want? You want a Tempur-Pedic, right here, right? Forms right to your head. It's a beautiful thing. Some people think it's easy to have a dad. It's not easy, okay? You have to, like, there's a certain amount of working out, okay? I go to the gym, it's all chest, okay? No abs at all, because they don't exist, all right? So just forget it. And no leg, it's just straight up chest. And you have to watch your diet, all right? You have to make choices. You know, it's like, I'm gonna eat this double bacon cheeseburger, but later I cannot eat the Hostess cream pie later. See, the choices you have to make. Heart attack or diabetes, which one do you want to choose? It's up to you. It's up to you. Anyway, how's the top deck doing up there? You guys doing all right? Good for you guys. Nice. All right. So, it's good, man. I've had the kids. Round of applause if you've had children in here. Who's had the kids in their lifetime? It's kids. Yeah. You guys should be more excited about it. Some of you are like, I can't do it anymore. They take everything. My money, my energy, I can't do it anymore. That's what those claps were. It's like, I love being a dad, man. I got the son, he's 12 now. I got my daughter, she's 10, and I'm also hitting puberty. You didn't hear that. Cracking the voice. I love being a dad, I really do. My son, very funny kid, as you can see. He loves sports, though. His favorite sport is football, all right? That is American football, all right? None of this crap, all right? Real football, where they hit you, touchdowns, stuff like that. Where they actually hit, not like right in the ear, and it's like, ah! And like they're, you know. Soccer, anyway. Soccer's impressive. You got to run a lot. You have to run so much. I don't do that. That's not okay. Football, it's like, stop. Hit. Anyway, it's fun to watch. So my son loves the football. Before we moved to we live in Las Vegas now. Before we moved there, we got him into this school in Boise, and we got him there. He took a real football, to play with his friends at the school, which is great. But a teacher stopped him. And she's like, I'm sorry, young man. You can't play with that ball here. That ball has a pointy end, and it might hurt the other kids. I'm like, what? It's a football, lady. She's like, also, sir, we don't allow baseballs either. Okay, those things are hard, and they can hurt the other kids. I'm like, do you have any other stupid stuff to tell us? She's like, actually, since you asked, okay. When it snows, we don't allow the kids to make balls out of the snow because we're worried that they might throw them at each other. I'm like, oh, that's what you do with a snowball! You throw them at people! Round of applause if you had epic snowball fights when you were a kid. Yeah. Right? They were great, man! They were great! I grew up in the late 80s, early 90s. We had epic snowball fights. You'd be sitting in class and you'd see a little snow come down and you're like, yes! You're thinking about all the people you're just gonna drill, you know? It's awesome! We had epic snowball. We had one rule though. You couldn't cross the line. That was it. You couldn't cross the line. Or you get that perfect snowball, you dunk it in water, get all hard, you know what I mean? It was the 80s, kids could take it, all right? Morningside Mustangs, we tore it up. Yeah, we did. Built forts, stuff. So you get snowball, see your best friend across the field, you're like, and then bam, hits him right in the face. His nose is bleeding, he's crying, but did he hate you? No, he respected you for it. Kids were tough, man. They're not tough anymore. Kids aren't tough. They're not tough. I mean, I know what you might be thinking, my kid's tough. No, they're not little wieners, all right? They're not tough. All right? Right? It's not their fault, right? It's not their fault. They're just getting rid of all the stuff that makes kids tough anymore. For example, you know what they got rid of on the playground? The merry-go-round. You guys remember the merry-go-round? Thing would mess you up, huh? Yeah. They got rid of that because of how we got on it, all right? Because you didn't just get on the thing, 1 foot on, 1 foot off, grab on that bar. Another little kid named Timmy just straddling the inside bar, ready for the ride with hope. You're like, all right, Timmy, you ready? Here we go! This is fun, isn't it, Timmy? Is it? No, that's not how you did it. How did you get on that thing? You're like, you were flying! Yeah? 0 to 60 in 0.2 seconds. You were gone! Yeah. Timmy's just racking himself on that bar, just like, vomiting, just a spray of vomit. It was awesome. Love that thing. But you didn't get near it at full velocity. Like when that was really going, it's like, it hurt? That one idiot kid that would try to just latch on. And if you were too close, his feet would kick you in the head. And then you would see it launch him across the playground. And he'd skip across the pavement like a skipping rock. The pavement, remember the pavement? It'd mess you up. It's either pavement, gravel, or shards of wood, those big shards. They impale you. If you wore shorts that day, you got slivers in places you don't want mom seeing. She's like, let me see. You hate it, man. You got hurt on the playground when I was a kid. You learned from it. You got hurt, it's like, won't do that again. Or you did, because you're an idiot. Good, man. Took my kids to the playground. Now, step on the playground. What the heck is this? Is that padding? We're not going to learn anything from the padding? On the monkey bar, just like, yay, they fall. Oh, that was fun. That's stupid. Gonna learn anything from the padding? Then they got rid of the good slides, the metal ones. Summertime was fantastic. 3rd degree burn, just tried to ride that whole thing on your butt cheeks when there was cloth. You're just like, oh, okay. And some of the slides did the dips, right? So the dips like, ow! And it's still burned. Some of those slides were ridiculously way too tall, though, right? They had some of those. There was one way up the skinny ladder, right? You go up to the top. So tall, the wind changed. You're like, oh, God! You couldn't go back down because a whole line of kids like, let's go, you pansies! Like, but it was totally safe because it had that little half-inch siding on both sides that kept you running. Yeah, one strong breeze and poof, you were done. A broken arm, femur. Then they got rid of the good swings. The big ones, those big swings, the ones that will send you to the moon. Like, they got rid of the big swings. Yeah, you don't even know. You don't even know, man. I wish you knew. Had so many memories. Candy Cane Park. My school had huge, Morningside had huge, oh, it was so awesome. I love the swing. My mom was the best swing pusher, though. She loved me. Right? She took care of you, right? Every push was love. Right? She's like, I love you. I missed you. I love you. My dad would try and wrap me around the top pole if he could, right? He's like, we got insurance today, let's do this. My dad did the underdog. You guys know what that is? That's what we call it? All right, the underdog, all right, is when dad is pushing you, right? Dad's pushing you. Then dad goes through you, okay? Goes through, but right here at the top, dad does a little flick. You know what the flick does? Kinks both the chains, okay? So when you come back down, it drops you, all right? If you lived through a day of dad pushing you on the swing, you felt alive that day. Just happy to be alive. They had some dangerous toys, but you know the backyard swing set? You know the ones that you get? The ones that always ended up lopsided at some point? Grandma's always just like, let's get on. You get in the little basket one with the 2-seater. That's not safe. She's like, let's do it. I'm like, ah! And the whole thing's just going. One leg is just holding on in the air. Boom! You're like, ah! Right? So, just me. Grandma was awesome. That swing set was not safe. Oh. A lot of things are changing though for kids. Biggest thing I think changing is kids organized sports. That's what's really changed for kids. And I grew up, like I said, grew up in the late 80s, early 90s. Not a terribly long time ago. But sports for kids has changed since I played. I mean, we did crazy stuff in the 80s, you guys. Yeah, we kept score. Yeah, which is completely unheard of now, right? Because you don't want to hurt the kids' feelings if they lose, right? Because everyone's a winner, right, guys? It's real life, isn't it? No, I've been to Walmart. We're not all winners out there, guys, all right? You see the pajama people at Walmart? You've seen the pajama people. If you don't know who it is, it's you, okay? It's you. I went to Walmart while I was here. Good luck peeing, sir. That's the grandfather right there. Grandpa, give him a hand. Gotta go to the bathroom. Sit in front row. I gotta point him out, right? So, you don't get up either. I'll point you out too. Oh, man. Where was I? Oh, yeah. I keep the score. I'm not gonna get on a whole pedestal about this issue, though. I mean, here's the thing. I'm done with the participation trophies, though. Like, trophy. We barely got trophies when we won. We got the ribbon. Yeah, first place was blue, second place was red, third place, I don't know, nobody gave a crap about third place. What's that? You can't see her face, but it was like, it was white. It's just a bunch of white ribbons on my house. It's terrible. Third places. It's funny. No, we got bigger problems with kids' sports now. The treats. You guys remember the treat parent at the end of the game? In the 80s, we got awesome treats, right? We got like Mountain Dew or Surge. You remember Surge? Right, or Jolt Cola. Remember Jolt? 5 times the caffeine. That stuff would jack you up, man. It was pure sugar and caffeine. It was awesome. You got some sort of cupcake with it? Nothing healthy. You had to do another activity after the treat, just so you wouldn't get diabetes. You had to work it off immediately, all right? Yeah, but you can't get away with treats like that now, can you? No. Because something magically in the last few years called gluten came out and ruined everything. Gluten issues? We didn't have gluten issues in the 80s. We just dealt with the diarrhea. You know what I mean? Right? Just deal with it. If you got a tummy ache or if you got a scrape on your knee, your daddy or grandpa will make rub some dirt in it. Eat the dirt. You remember the dirt, man? Dirt fixed everything in the 80s. Right? You'd be sitting there with a broken leg just dangling there. Your daddy or grandpa will make rub some dirt in it, walk it off. Walk it off! You can't say walk it off anymore. That's child abuse. Yeah, learn that one the hard way. Can't do that. Can't say it. Thing is, kids, they don't see the crappy side of kids' sports, all right? They just play the sport, eat the treat, take the nap. That's their day. That's all they do. They don't see the crappy side, which is what the parents have to deal with, which is dealing with the other parents. Right? Now, here's the thing. Most of the parents are pretty cool. Except for that one. Yeah, her name is Meredith. Yeah, and she's the worst, okay? This is the lady that brings water and celery for a treat, all right? Water's not a treat, all right? Celery sucks. All right, you can't even put peanut butter on it because there's a nut allergy kid on the team. All right? A peanut allergy? What are we doing to our kids, man? That didn't exist in the 80s. It wasn't a thing, was it? It didn't exist. All right, I get it. It's a thing now. It's very serious. My son deals with the allergies. All I'm saying is, it's not the zombie apocalypse taking us out. It's the peanut allergy, so watch out. All right? But the point is, Meredith's the worst. All right, but I'm going to be the hero because I'm the treat parent after Meredith. I didn't go crazy, guys. I got Gatorade. I got the red and blue kinds, they're the best. Yellow sucks because when you're a kid, it might be pee. You don't know. Speaking of pee, how did it go? Good. He just... Yeah, he'll take it. That was so funny. He just clapped like he was done at a blackjack table. We're good. So the Gatorade, yellow sucks. So I didn't do that, kids. I got the red and blue kind. Then I got cupcakes. I don't give a crap. That's right. I got the Hostess cupcakes. The swirly on top, creamy filling in the middle. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Best kind of cupcake. Hear it! puberty again, just right there. So I got the treats, we go to the game, we win, all right? Kept score in my own head, because that's what we do as parents, all right? We keep score, because we care, all right? But I'm the parent that voices that we won. I made a winner flag out of our bed sheets at home, my wife's still mad. Right? But I'm sitting there like, woo! We won! Woo! Right? And Meredith, she's like, we don't keep score here. He's like, shut up, Meredith! Woo! Like, I'm excited, the kids are excited. She's like, where's the treat parent? I'm like, guys, over here. They come over, they get their Gatorade, they get their cupcakes, they're jacked on sugar, run all over. They carry me on their shoulders, all right? They're 10 years old. Kira, it was beautiful. It was like reverse Rudy. It was awesome. Yeah. They're chanting my name, Mr. Harmison, Mr. It was beautiful, I'm crying. And then that witch Meredith ruined everything. She comes up to us, she's like, Heath, I'm sorry, Mr. Harmison. Apparently, you didn't get the memo, okay? We have gluten issues on this team, mister, all right? And my son Timmy has a peanut allergy. Eats a peanut, he will die. I'm like, well, Meredith, your son scored a goal for the other team. I'd be doing this team a favor! You back off me, Meredith! All right, Tom, you gonna talk to your wife here or what? Oh, apparently both men in the family have a nut allergy, and they're in your purse! I'm sorry, I blacked out what happened. Round of applause if you've ever had a Meredith in your life. You ever have one of these people? Yeah? All right. Listen, if you're not clapping or saying yes right now, you are Meredith, all right? Light it up, man. Yeah. All right. I need to take a drink. I've been yelling a lot. But I gotta take a drink, but I like to keep the energy flowing throughout the show. So every time I take a drink, you guys give me a huge round of applause like it said something awesome. Okay, let's test it out. Here we go. Very nice, thank you. Oh, I think I need to paint the picture a little more. So there's all different kinds of crazy parents out there, right? If you've had kids in sports, if you have a dance, theater, if you're dealing with other kids and their parents, you've seen crazy, okay? You've seen all the kinds of crazy, all right? There's different kinds. So I'm gonna do an impression of 3 different kinds of parents at a regular game, all right? Now, first, Meredith. I'm gonna do an impression of Meredith at a game, all right? Then I'm gonna do an impression of myself. Now, I'm more passionate than anything. I'm just there to support my kid and their team, but I'm loud about it, but I'm harmless, okay? Then there's Stan. Stan is a crazy person. He should be in prison, okay? But first, Meredith. Here we go. That actually happened. All right, that happened. Lady freaked out over sunscreen. All right, it happened. All right, then there's me. I'm more passionate, but harmless. Okay. All right, boys, here we go. All right, hey, you need to get around your gun. You need to get around your gun. Get around it. Sorry, coach. You're the coach. You need to get around it. Come on, sorry, coach. So I'm passionate. Then there's Stan, all right? Hey! You break his legs! John! Break him! Get the shit we made! Get him in the back! Oh, shut up, coach! You're an idiot! True story. He didn't say the shiv part, but he did call the coach an idiot, and the coach beat the crap out of him. It was awesome! Yep. Don't mess with the refs and coach too much, okay? Because they'll snap. I've seen it. My dad's been coaching softball for I don't know how many years, okay? He coached Eric, he coached everybody. Eric, you coach. I mean, I've seen the most awesome things watching my sister play softball, and it had nothing to do with the players. My dad coaching third base. Right? You know this. Dad's coaching third base. All right. Ground ball, just boom, right toward his way, tries to stop it with his foot. Goes, dad drops to the ground. Fetal position. Never had another brother or sister. Never again. He was done that day. That's right. Erica goes, he said, what did she say? She said something. It was something, how are your boys, coach? Something like that. She said something. And he's like, I was doubled over laughing. Oh, until it happened to me. And then it was over. I'll tell you that story later. Oh my gosh. Man, I'm winded. I'm no matter shape after the yelling. Man, being a parent though, it's interesting, man. Especially having one of each. You got a boy and a girl. Comes challenges like potty training. Who's potty training here? Sorry, I said that wrong. I'm worried though. The only one to clap was my brother-in-law. He's like, that's me. Potty trained over here. The rest of you are like, I peed twice. I've been sitting here. Paid $15 for these tickets. I'm not getting up. Well, and we know you're potty trained. No, potty trained. Who has potty trained a human in here? Potty trained a human being. Round of applause. All right. Now I say human because it's different than pets. Okay, got good friends of mine that don't have kids, but they have pets, and those pets are their kids. You guys know these people? Okay, are there any in here? Yeah. What do you have? A what? A half pit? What's the other half? It's like pit's the only one that matters. What? German shepherds matter too. Okay. Stupid. All right. Your guys' butt cheeks made a sound just now, and it hit me in the face. It was like that, and it was weird. Anyway, so German Shepherd Pit Bull. All right. Anyone else got a pet that's their kid? Yeah. What's that? What do you have? Someone just put your hand down for you. Okay, nobody wants to talk to me. Okay, that's fine. It's like, I'm not going to be the butt of your joke. I'm not going to do it. It's okay. Now, here's the thing. I'm not going to, as you don't have a cat. Any cat people in here? Don't scream too loud. Something will out, you know what I mean? You don't want to. Cat people, it happens. You can't help it. The damn dirt. You know, it's just everywhere. It's like, no, it's hairless. It's fine. I hate cats. I hate them so much. They, it's all cats. But like, but it's because of one demon cat we used to have. All right, my sister his name was Lloyd. Okay, I named him after Dumb and Dumber Lloyd, and that was a mistake. Okay, Lloyd. I had a bedroom, right? I had a bed on one side of my room. It was a longer bedroom. Had a bed, and then my door was on the other side with my light switch. Lloyd would wait under my bed for my bare feet, okay? He just sat there waiting, and then when I came, it hurt. Like it would, sorry, screwed in the mic. Right, it hurts. So he's sitting there waiting, so I'd have to flip the switch in the dark, run to my bed, count the steps, jump, and hit the bed so that Lloyd would not get my feet. Well, one night, I undercalculated my steps, all right? I flipped the switch, hit the ground, hit the floorboard of my bed, bam, with my face, and there's Lloyd. Right in their face. It's like all scarred. So I hate cats. So whether you got a cat or a dog, all right, just don't compare your pet to my daughter. I don't care if you're both dragging your butt across the carpet at the barbecue, all right? When I potty train my kid, I don't send him buck naked outside and be like, go! Don't pee on the electric fan. Okay, well, you'll learn. That's electricity. Get in the house. No. Potty training is different from boys to girls, right? Because one day the boy needs to learn to pee standing up, and hopefully your girl doesn't. That'd be weird. Right? I was actually telling this joke at another show, and a lady in the audience yelled out at me. She's like, Cheerios! like, Cheerios? For Targets! You drowned the Cheerios! I'm like, lady, you need a bigger cereal! All right? I can't even hit Cheerios, man. Am I a sniper? Come on! Cheerios? Give him something to hit. Give him a frosted mini-wheat, a Pop-Tart, a waffle. Build up to the Cheerio. Give the kid a chance. Some of the older guys in here are like, I can hit 20 Cheerios at the same time. I got the spread action going on. Opinion changes when you get older, man. There's 4 streams. First one's all willy-nilly, goes everywhere. You have no idea where that one's going. The other 2 are fairly accurate. And the 4th one, that one doesn't even come alive till you put it back in your pants and it ruins your khakis. Well, you don't see a lot of older guys with shorts and flip-flops, do you? No, because that's a bad day. You know what I mean? It's just dark socks and Birkenstocks. Oh. So I got my son hitting it like 85% of the time, so I figure my job's done. He's potty trained, all right? And when Preston was younger, he would not close the bathroom door when he went to the bathroom, all right? He didn't care. He's like, you're going to be a weirdo and watch what's going on in here, all right? That's on you, all right? But I'm going to do my business, all right? One day I was walking by the bathroom. Preston was going pee, and this is what I see. And that's when we found out our shower curtain smelled like urine, so that was fun. He had terrible aim. He had terrible aim. Still has terrible aim. Yeah. It's good stuff. Being a parent's fun. I did, however, something happened recently I wasn't prepared for. My wife called me on the phone. She's like, you need to have a talk with your son. I'm like, what happened? She's like, nothing. He's just asking me questions I feel like you as a father need to answer. I'm like, what kind of questions? She's like, you need to give him the talk. I'm like, what? At 10 already? I thought that was early. I guess with the internet and stuff, kids are just learning things sooner. Okay, but I am not prepared for this, okay? But I do need to ask. Round of applause if you got the talk when you were a kid. 10 of you. We sold 350 seats. 10 of you know what you're doing. That is fantastic. Okay. Okay, round of applause if you've given the talk. Who's given the talk in here? Oh, no. That's a problem. There's a lot more claps. Which means there's a lot of people that never got the talk now giving the talk. It's a big misinformation program happening. That's okay, though. I didn't really get the talk either, because to this day, not kidding you, my dad cannot buy toilet paper from the grocery store. He won't do it. Never seen him buy toilet. He will not do it. He won't do it. If you know my dad, you will not buy toilet paper. Never seen him do it. All right. So he made me, and also when you had a sister and stuff, and you sent a 16-year-old to the store to deal with the lady problems, that is not okay. First off, ladies, if you see a 16-year-old boy in a fetal position in that aisle at the store, help him! Just sit there and laugh. It's like, hope it's not a heavy day. All right. It's terrible to do that to a 16-year-old. My dad wouldn't buy toilet paper, so my mom, she tried to make him give me the talk. And this is how it went down. All right, my dad comes walking into the room. He's like, Your mom says to come out. Your mom says I gotta talk to you about stuff. Yeah. Come on, Brian, you can do this. You know when if you put your Okay, all right, listen. All right, listen. You're 13 years old, all right? All you need to know at this point is if that comes out of its pants, it comes off. You understand? Not gonna be a grandfather when you're 16. And then he left the room! That was it! Now I'm just running around scared my dad's gonna call my wiener. It's terrible. So that's the talk my son got. So it's worked. That's good. Oh, it's great stuff. Are you guys having a good time so far? Are you guys enjoying the show? That's all we're doing. Yeah. Oh my gosh. What's that? I don't have it ready and my body's not ready. And that takes a lot of preparation, stretching. It's not a good idea. There's children here. They don't need to see. I'm glad you agree. So I've got a few more jokes I'm going to tell you, but before I get to those, I do want to mention that there's a couple things I'm going to sell at the end of the show, and I'm going to be donating a portion of the sales I get from all this to Weston and his family. Okay, so if you want to get this, now I'm pretty passionate about this anti-Meredith movement that I have going. Been spreading it all across the world, and basically I've made shirts that you can get. It just says "Shut up, Meredith." All right, you can wear these at your kids' games, your grandkids' games, their dance recitals, the store. You can wear this anywhere. All right, that is 100% cotton, and that's my face on there. You're probably wondering, Heath, why is your face on there? Because I want her to know it's coming from me. All right, Meredith needs to be quiet. Okay, then I got some hashtags on here. Don't be a Meredith. Celery sucks. Cupcake parent, keep score in my website. So if anybody gives you any problems, you send them to me. Okay, I'll take care of them. Thank you. So you can get that after the show as well. I'll be out there while you guys are leaving and getting ready to hopefully win your awesome auction items. There's some great items, right? There's some pretty cool stuff in there. Let's give a round of applause to all the businesses, everybody who's donated. That is incredible. Yes, 100% of all that money is going straight to the family. So make sure you guys, you already put in all your bids. So hopefully you guys spent your money, okay? If you buy one of these, I'll know that you didn't spend enough. Or just, or buy all my shirts. That'll work too. A portion goes to Weston and a portion goes to my kids because they're hungry and they need to eat. All right, so here's one that's I've been working on this one. Because it's a true story. Okay, a couple true stories that happened. I used to be a whitewater rafting guide. Round of applause if you've been whitewater rafting before. Rafting's awesome, man. I worked here when I did the Hagerman stretch, right? Did the Murtaugh stretch, was just pretty intense river, right? But I did a lot of the Hagerman, right? It's a 9-mile stretch of river. And I started when I was 16. I was a lackey, pumping up boats and stuff like that. And then when I was 18, got my whitewater rafting guide license and was able to take people down the river. Now, my first official lead boatman trip, okay? It was my first trip, and we took down this corporate trip. There was 8 people, all right? It was a private trip and for this company, and I was supposed to give the whole safety talk and everything to this group. Okay, now this, how do I put this delicately? This trip was the heaviest trip that I've taken down. They were big, okay? Nobody was under 300 pounds. 8 people, all right? 8 people times 300, how much weight is that? That's a butt ton, all right? That's a lot of weight. All right, so I'm getting ready to do this talk, all right? The safety talk, the boss of this company, his name was Richard, okay? And he had been drinking quite a bit. He was intoxicated, and which was not good. I'm like, is this okay? The boss is like, it's fine. It's a private trip. He'll be okay. You'll be fine. I'm like, will I, though? So I start giving the talk, all right? There's Trisha over here. That's his wife. Trisha, and she's over here, and he's just not listening. Okay, he's not listening, and I'm giving the talk. So first I'm like, all right, guys, listen up. Okay, I'm Heath. I'll be your whitewater rafting guide. Okay, it's gonna get exciting. This is your paddle, okay? This is your paddle. This is the T part. You grab onto the T, you grab onto this part. This is the blade, paddle part. That goes in the water, okay? That goes in the water, not up here. That is air. We don't go anywhere if you go. You are my engine. I need you to be in the water. Use it. Get into it, okay, guys? All right? Richard, are you listening? Richard, stop licking the paddle. It is not allowed. Richard! Right here! Trish, can you get your husband? Okay, listen, now this is your life jacket, you guys. It's very important. You fall in, this is going to keep you afloat, all right? Now, if you fall into the river, please do not fall in the river. I don't know if I'll get you in the raft, okay? It's your life jacket. If you go in the river, what will happen? I will dunk you 3 times. First time for being an idiot, okay? Falling in, all right? Second time for momentum. Third time, I will pull you up, all right, on top of me for momentum. Please don't fall out, all right? Just don't. But when I go, if you're in the water, you get next to the raft, I need you to grab the rope on the side of the raft. You will pull up and help me, and we'll use the moment, and I'll get you, okay? Richard, did you get all that? Throw up and then come back, all right? Okay, this is the last part. This is the rope bag. This is very important. There is 100 feet of rope in this bag. If you get away from the raft and fall in the water, all right, I will throw this like a football. You will catch it like a football. You will grab the bag, then grab the rope. Do not hold on to the bag. There's 100 feet in there, and if I have to pull you in 100 feet, I will be very upset. Richard! Wake up! This guy was terrible. Trisha, please. Any questions? Trisha, where do we keep the sandwiches? Come on! Trisha, this is true. All right, so we get in the raft. Everybody gets in the raft. We get in the water. The raft goes. Right? We immediately start losing the air in the raft, all right? I'm like, we're in, we're going, all right? So I've got the big oars, okay? I'm like, everybody paddle together, okay? We're going to paddle in the water. They're all just like, I'm like, in the water. You're a bigger target. You're going down the boat. It's terrible. So we go to, there's 5 sets of rapids, right? There's 5 different classes, all right? 5 is like waterfall. 1 is like, you know, you go to Roaring Springs and go into the little Lazy River, right? And so, you know, what this was basically, you know, it was a pretty solid year. So it was, you know, like 3s, you know, upper 3s, maybe lower 4, maybe at most. Right, so the first set we go through, they're all paddling in the air, and I'm just trying to get us through. I'm like, paddle, water, you know, screaming. And then, the second set. You guys, I hit this hole perfectly. Boom! I hit it. I just. So we lost so much air out of the boat that the boat tacoed. I hit it, the boat goes, and then it snapped back. Where did the energy go? Under my anus. All right, go straight up my butt. I get shot in the air, Superman style. The oar sticks straight up. I come down on my baby makers onto the oar. Now I'm immediately my dad on that softball field in the fetal position, trying not to throw up. Right? I can't see, there's just dots everywhere. I think I'm dying, right? I'm just like, paddle. And then finally I come to, right? I come to, I can start seeing things. And I start counting the people. 1, 2, 3, 7. Where's Richard? Richard's out in the water. I hate you. And he's out there. I'm like, so then I start feeling cantaloupes between my legs. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, it's very uncomfortable. I look like I just got off a horse. All right, I get this rope back. I throw the bag. I'm like, all right, Richard, eye contact. And I just Aaron Rodgers, right? Well, not this year so much, but like it, right? Hits Richard right in the face. His nose is bleeding. I'm like, yes, right? Richard grabs the bag, and what does he do? He holds on to the bag. Richard goes out 100 feet. Now I gotta pull in Moby Dick 100 feet, guys. I had to muster the energy and the strength to pull this guy 100 feet against the current. We're still going through stuff. This is happening. I have to be a hero today. So I'm like, paddle, Trisha, paddle. She's just eating her Subway sandwich like, I'm like, Trish! And I'm pulling, I'm like, And I get Richard right on the side of the boat. I'm like, I hate you so much. All right, Richard, here we go. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna duck you once because you're an idiot and I hate you so much. And I'm gonna get two, I'm gonna go, Richard, you're gonna help me, okay? You're gonna pull out. Right, so I go, 1, duck, 2, duck, 3, yeah, Richard! Here's Richard. Like that was... So I am not getting Richard in the boat. It does not happen. I'm like, point your toes, we'll see you at the next beach. Took a risk, but it turned out okay. True story. I'm like exhausted from just telling the story. Imagine the actual events. So then the second trip we took down is actually a pretty crazy trip. We took down the deaf and blind kids down the Hagerman River, right? Yes, not kidding. True story. I did not believe my boss when he told me. He's like, we're going to take down the deaf and blind kids. I'm like, excuse me? Is that safe? He's like, yeah, we do it every year. It'll be fine. I'm like, okay. Then I get my group, right? The boat isn't in the water yet. And so the blind kids are going around the raft, right? Just feeling out the raft, right? It was pretty cool. By the time they went around the whole raft, fell all the thwarts, all the stuff, there was this blind kid just across. I'm like, this is awesome, right? The blind and the deaf kids are ready to go. I had a deaf interpreter lady that was in the front of the boat interpreting for the deaf kids, doing paddling and stuff. So she was helping out. All right, so this is a great trip. I'm like, all right, let's do this, right? I'm doing the paddling. We get through the first set. Everything's good. And then the second set, something terrible happened again. I lost the interpreter lady out of the boat. The deaf kids freaking out. It's like, ah! That was just the sound, okay? I'm not making fun. And the blind kids, they're just like, woo! They're like, they didn't give a crap, man. They're having the time of their lives. But the deaf interpreter lady, her brain, she's freaking out. She's scared. Her brain does not connect that she can speak. She's signing to me from the water. She's like, it's this, help me. I take it as thumbs up, I'm okay. So I'm like, point your toes. No, I saved her that day, I got her. Oh man. True story, man. This crazy stuff happens. All right, I'm about done. Need another drink though, and then I'm gonna say a couple things, and then we'll be out of here. So, along with the T-shirt, I'll also be selling a DVD as well. That's a DVD. All right, you watch it on your television. It's TV, DVD, television. You guys, I have to say that. No matter how smart I think the crowd is, there's always one person that fails me. All right, they call me or email me. It doesn't work in my car! You have a DVD player in your car? It doesn't work. I can't help you, man. All right, so it's a DVD. You watch it. It's called Raising Insanity. Preston is on here as well. He does about 10 minutes of stand-up comedy, some different stuff than he did tonight. He was a little younger, too, so the cute factor is really involved in this one, right? So, by the way, the burn about the phase 1 and 2 thing with the chunky face, it's not cool. Preston, where are you? He was ripping on me. Did you not hear? My lazy eye? That's true. Found that out. 5th grade, picture day. That's when I found out I had a lazy eye. My mom burned all those pictures. You can't even find them anymore. But yeah, because she lied to me. She said you couldn't notice. Then my grandma told the truth and was like, honey, what's wrong with your eye? And then that picture did not make it to the refrigerator, okay, that year. With all the other grandkids. If you want to see it, I don't know if you can see it from where you're at, but this eye is looking at my brother-in-law. The other one's looking at the mezzanine people up there. So that's my lazy eye. So Preston's all worried about. Anyways, it's a DVD, and very fun. Again, I'm donating a portion of the proceeds to Weston, and the rest go to the kids. Okay, so all right. So what do I want to end on? I think I'm going to end on this. Oh, first off, I want to thank again. Okay, first, thank you guys. This is a Monday night. Thank you guys so much for coming out to this show and supporting Weston. And thank you for all the people that donated your time. Thank the Orpheum Theater. Give the Orpheum Theater a round of applause for letting us come here in their space on a Monday. It's very nice of them. The bike store doing that and doing the whole auction thing over there. All the people that donated the auction items. You got some amazing items over there. I thank my mom for putting this whole thing together. Give Lynn Harmison a round of applause. She did above and beyond what I thought was going to happen tonight. To be honest, I didn't think this is crazy. I was not expecting this, and I don't think the family was. I have kids myself, and I can't imagine what the family's dealing with going through this. And it's very hard to even just watch. And the Lees are very good friends of our family. They're family to our family. This kid is, he's a hero, man. This kid is a fighter, and I have no doubt he's going to be living the rest of his life and just crushing whatever he decides to do because he's got a great family and friends behind him. So thank you so much for that support. Now I got to get professional and stop this and bring back the funny. Here we go. Okay. All right. Get home. Okay, here we go. All right. So I'm just going to get rid of it. You guys, I need to ask, round of applause if you have ever taken your kids on a long road trip. Has anyone ever done this? Right? This is the worst. This is the worst possible scenario for a parent, right? This is not a vacation. We took our kids all the way from Las Vegas to Washington, D.C. and back. Okay, it was not my idea. Well, it's like, come closer and love each other. I'm like, I will leave them in Kansas. There's corn, they'll be fine. But a nice farming family, they'll learn to work. But we didn't. What I did learn, though, on this trip, what needs to come in a minivan is that window that rolls up like in a limo. You know what I'm talking about? The partition window. So when you go on these long road trips with your kids, you just roll that baby up and let whatever's going to happen back in the van. You have peace the whole way to your destination, then you just deal with whatever happens when you get there. All right. Just to prove this, I recorded my kids arguing in the back of the car and added this feature just so you guys could see what it would be like. Go ahead and play it for me. Crank it up.
Who can say where the day only time, and who can say if your love grows as your heart shows only time.
And this is what's happening in the back of the car. And that's how it go down, you guys. My name's Heath Harmison. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Have a good night. Thank you.
Heath Harmison, everybody. Oh, babe, they want you to come back out here.
Mom! Mommy! There she is. Come on, give her a round of applause. You got to take the microphone if you're going to talk.
It didn't help for you to start out the way you started out. Just as bad as your dad. Please forgive me. I just want to, easy, right? I just want to be able to, on behalf of Erica and Todd and Weston, you have no idea how much you mean to them. What you've done for our family and to bring this out within the community is amazing. And Heath and Molly and all you guys just coming together and what everybody in the community's done for us, and you know, we appreciate each and every one of you and all that you've done for us. And I know that if we can stand together and work hard and pray for Weston, and he's doing better. He's doing better. And Eric and Todd have a positive attitude, as do we. And, you know, we've never been through anything like this, but I know if we all stay together and we work hard, and he's going to be well. I know he will be well. We just have too much support for him not to be. You know, but the time that you've, you know, I was talking to Brian outside, and just telling him how much I appreciate him and stuff, and that he gets you back. And he's excited about that, just so you know that, because you have been busy. You have been busy. And everybody knows that the time that you've spent walking around and you know, every night, every evening, we hear from you. And you're out visiting these people, and you know that we love you. I mean, your family, you always have been, and nobody else in the community could have done what you've done. And it's just turned out, and it's way above what we ever thought it'd be. You know, so I just want to let you know, thank you to everybody on behalf of our family, and especially Erica and Todd and little Weston. Keep following his page and see how much better he's doing, and just again, thank you from our family. We love you all. Thank you.